Technology, sports, music, fashion.
Today I'm sharpening my knowledge on Pacific weapons and also looking into the solutions for hair loss.
Malolele, it's me, Mike, and this week I lift a lid on how yogurt is made. Don't forget to check out our website for prizes and all the haps on the show, and watch us 24/7 right here.
What's up, I'm Sammy, and normally I'm your Pacific beats guru, but today I'm going Japanese beats crazy with taiko drumming.
Move out of the way! What are you doing?
I'm getting the obstacles ready to prepare for my 4x4 trial story. Can you push me, please?
I'd love to.
Let's check out how 4x4 trials are really done. Guys, help! Help me!
Sports.
You've got your motorsports like V8 racing and Formula 1, but today we're going off-road and rugged in a 4x4. So what's a 4x4 trial and what's involved? We're here in Waitakere to find out. Guys, Phil and Chase, leading contenders in the New Zealand 4x4 Nationals. How would you describe what 4x4 trials is?
It's made up of a number of different obstacles, really. Not so much speed. Generally, there's the start pegs, we have blue gradients, and the aim of the game is to get as far as you can through this rough terrain within the limits of these pegs.
4x4 trials started in 1974, way back then, and it was just farmers then. They took the dog and the hay off the back of the Land Rover and they were into it sort of style, and it's progressed from there into the multi-$1,000 sports you see in these beautiful trucks.
So, Chase, how are you judged then in a competition?
You're judged by how far you make your way through the hazards.
So you came in as a younger contestant.
Yeah.
What age can you start?
With the Nationals, you can start as soon as you learn a licence.
I noticed a lot of different classes today with different looking vehicles.
The basic entry level that a lot of people get into is A class, so the likes of a little Suzuki. You put a roll cage in it, and there's a 6-cylinder version of that, which is B class. Then C and D are your 4-cylinder and 6 to 8-cylinder super modifieds, which is this is the D class.
Yeah.
And then you've got E and F, which are your production series.
Okay, so there's only one steering wheel. Why is there two of you?
You see the 5 levers there. 4 on the outside are independent wheel brakes, so I can lock each wheel, all 4 corners.
All right, Chase, well, I'm keen to have a go at what you do. Do you think you could show me?
No worries.
Okay, let's do it.
Thank you.
Got left front, so the fronts are the closest ones to the front locker.
Yeah.
And these are the rears. So you've got left rear and right rear.
So that would help for a bit of drifting around corners and stuff.
Yeah, too right. If you're wanting to turn left, you're pulling on both of those and that gives you a real tight turn.
So do you know all this by instinct, or does Philip communicate with you about that?
We talk about the hazard, we walk the hazard and pick our line, and then we know exactly what's going to happen when.
All right, guys, well, show me some corners. Show me how it's done.
No worries.
All right.
So if he wants to turn this way, pull these two.
Okay.
If he wants to turn that way, pull those two.
Let's go! Woo! Yeah! Oh, hold on. Thanks to Chase and Phil for showing us about 4x4 trials. It's rugged, dirty, and a whole lot of fun. If you guys want to find out more, check out the website. Bye!
Well, hello there. On today's episode of Mike's Kitchen, I'll be teaching you how to make your own household yogurt.
Solly, what are you doing and what's happened to your voice?
That's my Gordon Ramsay. I'm practicing for my TV show one day. Here, try one of my yogurts.
Is it safe?
Yogurt is the most nutritious thing you could have, Corinne.
I mean, is yours safe?
Of course.
What has happened to me?
Solly, I'm gonna kill you!
Maybe I should find out how the experts make yogurt. They're real.
Technology.
The French called it the milk of eternal life due to its health benefits. It's one of the oldest foods known to man. And here in New Zealand, Kiwis are crazy about yogurt. So how is the yogurt you buy in supermarkets made? We're here at Fontera in Takanini, the largest yogurt factory in Aotearoa, to find out. Let's go! Everyone, meet Brian McCullough, processing manager here at Fontera Takanini. Brian, what is yogurt?
Yogurt is basically milk. There's a natural sugar in milk called lactose. Now that sugar there is acted upon by the culture which we add, turns into lactic acid, and that basically curdles the milk and yogurt.
Are there any other ingredients that go into it?
There certainly is. We add some cream. We also add some dry powders. We use skim milk powder, some gelatine, a bit of starch, depending on the product, and lots of vitamins and minerals to make a nice, healthy product.
What's the first step in making yogurt?
We have to combine the wet ingredients with the dry ingredients, and that takes place in the batching tanks. Let's go and have a look.
So this is stage one of the process?
Certainly is. Once now we've mixed all the ingredients together, we send it to the pasteuriser to heat it up, make sure that any bugs are killed, and then we send it off to the ripening tanks where we add our own bugs in the form of the culture, and we make our yogurt.
Can you show us the bugs?
Certainly can. Let's go and have a look.
Let's do it. Now tell me, Brian, what happens at this stage?
Hand add some culture, which you can see there. It looks like little rice bubbles. Now freeze-dried there. When we add them to the tank, takes all the liquid in, hydrates the bugs up, they come back to life, they make the yogurt.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but are we supposed to have bugs in food?
You are in the case of yogurt, they're good bugs. It takes anywhere from 6 to 12 hours to turn from a liquid to a solid.
After that period, what happens to it?
We send it forward, the filling machines.
Where are the filling machines at?
Okay, we're going to have a look.
Let's do it.
Follow this way.
Yogurt's been sitting for 6 to 12 hours. When was the fruit added to it?
We add the fruit in just before we fill that pot. So it makes it a little bit easier to keep it fresh because the fruit's in last. It also makes it a bit easier for flavour changes.
So once you fill them all up, where's the yogurt going?
Okay, then we're off to the pack hall.
Looks like you got some pretty high-tech machinery in here, Brian.
Oh, we have to. We make over 2 million pots a week, so we're going to get through it in an organised fashion.
How many tons of yogurt is that?
That's about 300 tonne a week. Well, there you go.
How do you make sure that all your yogurt's up to standard?
We have many, many quality checks as the system goes through. One of the primary ones is we actually have to get our operators to taste our yogurt as much as possible to make sure it tastes like it should do.
I feel like I'm an operator today.
Would you like to come and have a taste?
Bro, I'd love to. That's the best.
That's the best.
So in this part of the factory, what's the process that it goes through?
All right, once it's come out the back of the filling machine, we then need to add a sleeve to the product for our sleeve products that we're making today. From there, it gets a laser code to put the date code onto it, put into a box, and then robot packed onto a pallet.
You even have a robot to pack all your boxes?
We even have robots. At the kind of speeds we run, you don't want to be doing it by hand.
We've seen the yogurt made, labelled and tasted it. What happens in here?
We send it down the conveyors where it's sorted by the barcode and off to the customers.
And do these boxes go overseas?
No, all for local consumption.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Brian, for showing us how the biggest yogurt factory in Aotearoa works. These guys make it so much better than me. We'll see you back at the whale. Later.
Yeah.
Corinne, are you trying to carve?
You're getting in touch with your mouldy side, eh?
No, stick around because after the break, I look into Pacific weapons.
And I pump some beats Japanese style with taiko drumming.
Watch me, watch me. Oh, see you after the break.